baseball season features at least 162 work days and precious few off days. For the Brewers, today's open date may have come at perfect time after the struggles over the last several days. The Braves spoiled the Brewers' weekend down south with a 3-game sweep, and that comes on the heels of an 8-0 loss to the Cubs at Wrigley Thursday. It's a stark contrast from the Brewers team that won 3 straight to start the road trip. Today's off day and the 9-game homestand that follows could be just what the doctor ordered for a frustrated bunch of players and coaches.
It certainly can't be bad. That's not going to change any good momentum we had going. If we play like this, we're gonna get beat everywhere. We can't continue to play like this. It's gonna be off and on according to who's pitching, and I know when we face different guys, and Beachy had a good first outing and he threw well again today, but we've got to kick it in gear a little bit earlier than the 9th inning.
We got a little bit going, here late in the game, and game 1 we scored 8 runs, couldn't hold that one. Yesterday Markham gave us a great outing, and today Narvi just got off to a slow start.
But there still was a light day in baseball outside of the annual Patriots Day game in Boston at 11 this morning. This game is long on tradition but short on highlights this year. Evan Longoria's bases-loaded walk brought in the game's only run, but also helped Tampa Bay avoid a 4-game sweep at the hands of the sudden hot Red Sox. 1-0 Rays win in the final. And the Bucks are in the middle of their own mini vacation away from the pressure of a playoff chase. But when the Bucks get back to work Wednesday, the pressure cooker resumes. Right now, Milwaukee's on the outside looking in at the Eastern Conference playoff picture, but there's still hope for catching the Knicks and Sixers. All the Bucks have to do by next Thursday is make up 2 games on the New York Knicks, and they've got 6 games to make that happen. But just like the Brew Crew, the Bucks' last game before this time was a sour one, a home loss to Saturday night to the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, I think down the stretch is where it kills us. Against these teams. We hang around there for so long, and somebody makes a big play on their team or somebody makes a big shot, and we don't come down and convert. So I think that's one of our biggest things right now. Locker room still upbeat, so we just got to keep hooping. That's all we can do.
I think we made great plays down the stretch. Like I said, we just didn't make shots. I don't think it had anything with we don't, knowing or them taking us out of our offense. We do whatever we doing the whole game. We just don't make shots at the end.
Still, one Milwaukee sports team found its way into the postseason in dramatic fashion. The Admirals have clinched a playoff spot, but they had to beat Charlotte 6-1 on the last day of the regular season to punch their ticket to the Calder Cup playoffs. Next up, the Western Conference quarterfinals that will put the Ads against the Abbotsford Heat. Bonus points if you knew where Abbotsford is. It's located up in the British Columbia, not far from Vancouver. That's a series of best-of-5, but once Friday's game at BC, Game 2 will be headed up to Abbotsford. And finally, the voice of the Brewers, Bob Uecker, will be inducted into the National Association of Broadcasters Hall of Fame. That's it for sports. We'll be right back.